All right, well, we're going to go live to Anne-Marie in Montreal. Not just in Montreal, but high above Montreal. Good morning, Anne-Marie.
Hey, Ben, good morning to you. Look, the sun is coming up. It is a new day in Old Montreal. We're specifically just in the Old Port of Montreal. I'm with Jean-Philippe Rochette. He is with the Old Port. Good to have you with us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
All right, first of all, how high up are we?
60 meters.
We are 60 meters above the city. This is the brand new observation wheel, tallest one in Canada.
Yeah.
And when we look through the windows to my left, this is the view of the city. And just to reference for people, if you've been to Old Montreal, the Old Port is just south of that towards the river. Very historic part of the city.
Yes, it's been a new spot for tourism, but before that it was an historical venue that goes back to the foundation of Montreal.
Well, you can see there's the market there, and this is where the ships would have come in, correct?
Yeah, exactly. The ships would come on the other side over there where the conveyor quay is. Mm-hmm. And ever since, for the last 25 years, it's become a very popular touristic attraction.
Yes, when you talk to people who grew up, a few decades ago in Montreal, this was not a place where people hung out. Now it's built for families.
Yeah, we're always been evolving, and ever much so over the last 10 or 20 years. There's been the Clock Tower Beach, which opened in 2012. Voile en Voile, which is an aerial adventure course that opened 4 years ago.
Yeah, very cool ropes course, and it's combined with pirate ships.
Yeah, families love it. And there's obviously the observation wheel that opened last year. And this year, we have authentic accommodations, which is brand new, and people can actually sleep in the Old Port for $120 per night. Mm-hmm. And it's the first time ever that people can sleep in the Old Port, and it's a very good deal, and it's 5 minutes from downtown, so people love it. Fantastic.
You also have the Science Center with the DreamWorks animation exhibition.
Yes, the exhibition, DreamWorks animation, is on until September 16, but we also have 5 permanent exhibitions, and a very hands-on, and the kids love it.
Yeah, well, my kids are going to go see it later today. But we rolled the observation wheel yesterday, and can I tell you how exciting it was for them to finally get right up to the top? It lasts for about 20 minutes, so you get a really good ride. Yeah. And this runs all year round.
Yes, it's all year round, so it's open in the winter, so people can come here, and it's actually heated. The cabins are heated, so you can come, even if it's minus 25, you can enjoy the view. And there's some fireworks in the winter, so it's a really fun activity.
Yeah, and we were just showing people the view from down below. That's the skating rink in the winter, correct?
Yes. Well, people have been skating in the Old Port since the 1800s, so this is a tradition that continues. We have one of the most beautiful skating rink in the city, and with the observation wheel, it's a magical experience.
What are you most excited about when you look over this development in the Old Port?
Well, obviously, the fact that we always have new experiences and new events. The fact that we have like Bota Bota, a spa on a boat that's been very popular for adults to just go out for some R&R time.
Yes.
And we have the Clock Tower Beach that's been very popular. So we always have new experiences to offer, and that's why we're one of the most popular tourist attractions in Quebec.
How many millions of people a year come here?
7 million a year.
7 million people are here a year, but I can see why. There's so much history, both old and new. Thank you so much for the ride this morning.
Thanks for having me.
On the observation wheel, we are on our way down. I'm going to send it back into the studio to you.
Thank you so much. And I love this history, especially the new history of the Old Port, because it is an old part of the city, and it's served various functions over the years. As I was pointing out to Priya Sam, there's the Marché Bon Secours, which back in the day when the Parliament buildings in Ottawa burnt down, that was the seat of our government for years until they rebuilt in Ottawa. And it's been, it's been a very functional space, a beautiful space, but a functional space. And it's nice to see that they have really reinvented it as a place for families all year long. Old Montreal, which is just north of that, for the longest time, was simply a tourist trap for the longest time. And then somebody sort of pointed out, maybe about 20 years ago, I was like, well, this is kind of like New York Soho. Let's turn it into that. And that's when restaurants and shops and boutique hotels started popping up all over the place. And for the longest time, that was really the hottest destination in the city. So it's really nice to see that the city is constantly evolving and changing and catering to changing tastes and demographics.
And that view.
Oh, that view is beautiful.
It was beautiful.
And the food. I can't wait for the food.
So good.